Have you ever wanted to combine well-being, daily life, university, and social media all into one bullet journal? Well, you're in luck because that's what today's video is. Hi, I'm Kate, your friendly neighborhood librarian, and today we're setting up my life journal for 2025. This journal is a Archer and Olive 160 GSM B5 bullet journal. It honestly was one that I had since early 2024 when I started my university degree. I was going to use this one with all intentions to do my university notes, but I don't know about you, but I like to type my uni notes up, and a lot of the time, because I am doing it online, it is easier just to leave it all online. So instead, I have taken those pages out that I used and using them for this life journal. Yes, I did put The Hobbit upside down. Now, no good books were harmed in this. The Hobbit was falling completely apart from my library at school. The kids had read it way too much and I ordered a new copy. So don't stress your little bookish hearts. It was done with purpose. I am sorry if that offends you at all. Yes, The Hobbit is an amazing book. I love it. My husband loves it. I love the movies too. Yes, I'm one of those people. Anyway, enough rambling about the book that was torn to pieces. I set this up in a way that was a little bit more simple than my reading journal. I'm not so much tracking things as I'm just noting things down for this. I do end up printing some things out like I did for my reading journal. If you haven't seen that, I will leave it linked down below for you, just in case you want to see a reading journal set up instead of a life journal. Anyway, I'm creating goal sections on one side and doing another section on the other. I'm trying to make it easier for me to use instead of just dump and run and never look back. I wanted to put my 2025 goals down on paper, so it's not as editable as it is on a note on my phone. Now, I do make quite a few mistakes in this, and I do end up using my white marker. It honestly is like a paint marker. I got it, I'm not sure where, but I will leave one linked down below for you. Everything that I use will be linked down below that I can find. Otherwise, it will be the nearest and dearest that I can find. Anyway, this white pen is really great because it can hide mistakes like every time I overdrew a line, which happens a lot in this journal. Let's be honest. I am not a perfectionist. I am a let's get it working person. The other side from my goals is my wish list. I wanted to create something that was more of like a receipt or a checklist kind of look. So I am using my trusty pages from The Hobbit, and then I am using packing paper that was from Amazon multiple years ago when they used to send you so much packing paper. It was ridiculous. I don't know what I'm going to do when it runs out. I still have quite a bit left, but once it runs out, I think I'm going to have to actually buy craft paper. The Amazon packing paper is a lot thinner. So I might have to look for thinner GSM instead of thicker like other pages can be. But I like how simplistic this is. It's less embellished like my reading journal and more practical, which was something I was definitely looking for in my life journal, because I want it to be functional and functional every day. I will be looking at this regularly and looking at social media and life stuff and just having it all in here. I am going to have to get a cover for it, in terms of like a book sleeve or that, or just use one of my book sleeves just to make my life easier. Now, if you didn't know, I also have an Instagram page. I will leave that link down below for you, but I wanted to track the progress of that. I've kind of neglected it this year, and I'm really sorry for anyone who follows me on Instagram. I occasionally post, and most of the time it's just, hey, I've put out this YouTube video. I would like to put out more book reviews, and not only do it on here, but do it over on Instagram, because I find a lot of people are scrolling through and looking for that next book to read. And because I'm mainly a romantasy and romance reader, I'm hoping to show some people some new books, because isn't that what a librarian does? Share how much they love books and what books to read next. So I'm going to take that motto into 2025, and I'm going to share the books I read, what I think, spice rating, tropes, those kinds of things. If you would like to see that, or you'd like to see anything particular, let me know in the comments down below. Even for just YouTube itself, I am happy to take any suggestions and I'll give them a go, because you guys are my audience and it's what you guys want. So I do put out videos that I like as well, but if you guys want a particular video, then I'm happy to produce that as well. Anyway, back to the spreads. Here I am making lots of boxes. I'm not good at spatial awareness, and I'm not great at working out lines and math and that kind of thing. As you can see here, I overdrew it, but I try my best. I try my best, people. If I can just keep it to one sort of shape and make it consistent, it's not a problem. But if I have to do more than that, whew, so much. For the two tracking pages for Instagram and for YouTube, I'm going to track my subscribers / followers, how much new content I'm putting out, so post / videos, and for YouTube I'm tracking minutes. For Instagram I'm tracking my top posts, so what was my top image, photo, interaction for that month, so that I can continue doing that, because everything's an algorithm now. And if you don't follow the algorithm, you drop off. So my target for next year for Instagram is to get to 4,000 subscribers. For YouTube for next year, I would like to aim high and do 5,000 subscribers. So, you know, you gotta dream big. Instagram has been a lot slower, especially because I have let it go a lot more, because I've been focusing more on YouTube and that kind of thing. But I would like to put more focus on both those, so that I am actually, you know, producing content that you guys like to see, but also sharing what I love, and that is books and reading and all the bookish things. I'm going to leave you for a bit to enjoy some beautiful Christmassy music, and I'll see you back soon when we get to the next section. Hi, it's me again. Now, for this section, it is my date overview to make my life easier so I don't have to keep checking my phone and then get distracted. I'm also writing in key things. So, for example, October, Halloween, December, Christmas, anything else like that that I need to know, birthdays, important dates, maybe my anniversary, maybe my birthday, who knows, but I will add that in as well. I did remove that washi tape because it just wasn't fitting with the theme that I started in the other sections. These sticker sheets I actually got from Shein online. I will leave the link and the code for them below, but here I am rearranging everything because as I do, I have moved things. So I am doing uni next year again, so I'm continuing it. I've done uni for this year and I've started the introduction to teacher librarianship and I'm continuing that. So this is my second master's degree. Yes, I'm a nutcase, but anyway. So I've actually mapped out when I'm doing the units, just so that I know what's coming up. I'm making it 1 unit a semester, mainly because I'm working full-time as well as doing content creation and uni. So we need to make it achievable for me, and that's 1 unit at a time. I'm going to try and do my prac subject in the Christmas holidays, try and time it then, just so that I don't have to take time off work, because you can't do it in a school library. You have to go to a different library. And I'm hoping to go to the National Library of Australia, which is quite close to me. So fingers crossed. Anyway, it is a Masters of Teacher Librarianship through Charles Sturt University. So fingers crossed for me that I can actually achieve this. Even though I'm already working as a librarian, which happens for teacher librarians because you're a teacher first and you're a librarian within that. Librarian second, really. But I run my school's senior library and help out with the junior library sometimes as well. Anyway, that's enough rambling about that. I wanted to put that page there so I can tick off when I've completed it to make myself happy and know what I've got to do next. The other page I'm adding, which is just here, is a self-care page. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes when the depression dog or bubble or dementor hits you, you can't think about anything that makes you happy. So I've made myself a little bit of a cheat sheet, and also so that my husband can see it, to help me in those times, because with all the things that I do, I'm probably going to need it for next year. So I am using more stickers here, and then I'm going to use the paper that I've just drawn on to write down some really great suggestions of what I like to do for self-care, and that I know can get me out of that stupor that sometimes I can get in. Because I don't know about you, sometimes that depression really hits hard, and it's only through doing multiple self-care things that make you feel better. So this cheat sheet is a good thing. Even if you write it out and put it on the fridge, or write it out and put it on your notes, on your phone or somewhere, just to go, okay, I'm not feeling great today. Let's pick 1 thing or 2 things off this list. Maybe do 1 at a time just to help you. There's a bit of free information from my counselor for you. But honestly, it's one of the best things. So Some things that I like to do is I like to have a nice cup of tea, maybe organize my bookshelf. I know that sounds weird, but a little bit of exercise with organization always makes me happy. Reading a book is always good. Listening to a book sometimes. Journaling. So, journaling like this has really helped with my mental health at the end of the year. Resetting myself, having a shower, taking a bath, looking after my body. Shaving my legs sometimes. Even watch a movie with my husband, cuddle my puppies. There are so many things that you can do that can make you happy. You just need to sit down and go, okay, what in the past month or week has made me happy? So anyway, the startup version of this journal is a lot more simple than my reading journal. I'm tracking a lot more within the pages themselves. So when the January setup video comes out, which will come out before the end of the month, you will see how I'm doing that. I'm going to have a go at doing the cut edges. I think they're called Dutch doors. I'm not 100% sure, but I have tried it before in the past and not as successful, but I'm hoping after how many videos I've watched that I can actually do it now. These stickers are also from Shein, I think. They're just a bunch of like watercolor books and those kinds of things. I like how they turned out. They honestly are just exactly the same images that you can get on Canva, but anyway. Are we ready to see the end? Because this is now the reveal. I hope this setup has shown you some really easy ways that you can keep track of your life to make it easier for you. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I didn't want it complicated. I am going to go back through and fill it in a lot more, especially the goals and all that. But I'm quite happy with how the startup pages started and to keep track of things. And yes, I can tick one of the boxes off because I have completed that. Go me, woot. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really supports my channel. And I'll see you next time you drop into my library. Bye!